That was a very average night's sleep. Let's have a look out the window. Not the usual beautiful view. Well, there's green out there, green grass, and what do we got? Bunnings, Spotlight. Yeah, I'm in a dodgy car park. Alright, let's pack up this bed and make a bit of a move. 7 o'clock already, crikey. The day is disappearing. Oops. So last night was a bit of an interesting one. So I don't normally like parking in car park areas like this. This is sort of out in the outskirts of the Central Coast in Tuggerah area. I did start off parked up in the Ourimbah State Forest. I've parked there a couple of other nights over the last week. I had a few issues one night with four-wheel drivers coming by, but you know, that was me parked on the main track. And once I went up to a quieter spot, it was all fine. Last night was a little bit different, so had a couple of four-wheel drivers out again. You know, I guess they spend all this money on light bars, so why not go and use them? So I was parked in the more out of the way spot, a pretty quiet track that is a bit of a dead end. Generally, hasn't been anybody going down there the last few times. But this time, these guys were out just hooning around doing what they do. And one went by yelling abuse and swearing and carrying on at the top of their voices as they came past. I didn't really get what they were saying, but pretty sure it was directed at just disturbing me, basically. So they went by. I know it's a one-way track, so they would have to have come back. Probably about half an hour later, another four-wheel drive went by. Of course, lights on high beam, you know, shining in the windows, whatever else, all the usual. They didn't hang around for long. They were down there for probably about 15 minutes, came back and went by. But I knew that the first clowns were going to come back past again at some point. So I figured, well, it's about 9:30 now, so I thought, nah, look, I'd rather try and sleep and not be interrupted by goons in their four-wheel drives. So decided to move out of there. I don't know a lot of places in this part of town, but I have stopped in this particular car park a few times during the day, just you know, as I'm driving around, driving past. It's just a relatively quiet car park during the day. Anyway, so I pulled in here. Look, it's about what you'd expect for a car park on a busy main road. It was very noisy here. You know, again, the noise started up much like when I was in the entrance. The noise started up before 5 a.m. And just traffic noise, basically. So again, no one's hassled me here. I haven't had any dramas that way. There was a garbage truck that came and emptied a big skip bin at about 3:45. I was already awake at 3:30 anyway, so again, it didn't really matter. But you know, these sorts of things, they just even if you are awake, it sort of, you know, wakes you up a little bit more. You know, you're looking out the window and whatever else, and then have trouble getting back to sleep. So it was almost 5 a.m. before I got back to sleep again. Probably got about another hour's sleep, and then here we are. Anyway, just throwing some clothes on. I haven't had a shower yet. I'll just, what I think I'll do is drive up a little bit further and do that. As I said before, I don't have a grey water tank, so my shower water just dumps out underneath. I'll just drive up to a dirt patch on the side of a road somewhere, have a shower there instead. I'm supposed to have pretty good... Oh, jeez. Dropped all the dishes out. That wasn't very clever. All right, let's try that again. Anyway, supposed to have good weather today, so I'm going to head up to Munmorah National Park and have a little bit of a look around there. Alright, just going to move up the road a little bit and see if I can find somewhere more appropriate to have a shower. I had my water shoes on yesterday while I was out walking around the rocks at the beach, and they stink now. The whole van smells like really bad smelly shoes. Alright, shower all done. Let's get rolling. It's about a 30-minute drive, I think, from here to Munmorah National Park. It's just something I need to do as a matter of urgency. I gotta rinse out these shoes. These absolutely stink. God, I can't believe how bad these smell. think of wet dog and multiply that by 20. I just missed the bloody turn. The stupid sat-nav was going insane. It was just, there was a service station that was coming up, and it was telling me like every 2 seconds, stay straight, stay straight, stay straight. So I turned off the volume, and then my speed sign recognition system messed up and was changing the speed, and people flying past me, and I was distracted. And of course then I didn't see the instructions to actually turn off the damn road. Now it's 10 k's to the next exit. Well, at least it's a nice day for a drive. I'm now following a road that runs parallel to the freeway that I've just come out along, going back in the same direction. Just going to drop into the supermarket and...
Use any lane to turn slightly left, then turn right.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to drop into the supermarket and get some of those things that I'm running out of.
Turn right, then turn right.
Shut up, sat-nav, seriously. This is the problem we had earlier. You kept talking and talking and talking, and I had to turn you off. Don't make me do it again, because I'll get lost. Gonna have a quick look and see if I need anything else. Plenty of bread, plenty of frozen dinners, tons of ice cream. Okay. Right, that's the urgent stuff taken care of. So here we are, Munmorah National Park, or what is it, State Conservation Area. Unfortunately, around New South Wales, the majority of national parks you have to pay to be here, so I got a annual pass at the beginning of the year just to avoid that issue. $69 for the annual pass. The entry fees, the day pass rates, that sort of average between $8 and $15. Not totally sure I've made the annual pass pay for itself yet, but I'd be very close to it, I would say. Heading out to Wybung Head for a bit of a look. This road's, as you can see, unsealed. Oh, it's quite a view. So again, it's going to be something very difficult to see through the GoPro lens, but right about here, there's a little white speck, which is the lighthouse at Munmorah Head. So I went down there a few days ago. If you go back and check one of my previous videos, you'll see all about that. This looks like the end of the road. Go any further than this, you drop into the ocean. Just going to sit down and eat some grapes while I look at this view. That's not bad, is it? Just walked a little bit further down in front of the van there, along the headland. I think there's actually a path you can get down further, possibly down to the rock shelf. There was warnings there for rock fishermen. Just going to go back and change my shoes over to my hiking shoes. Looks like there's a bit of a walk down there. We're going to have a look. Alright, let's go. There we go, heads right down to the head. Just heading down into Frazer Beach now. This is a beautiful section of road running through the valley here. There we go, found myself a pretty good parking spot. It's the headland over there that we were just up on top of, so I'm going to walk around that way now and go around and have a look at the rocks. Yet again, some very different rocks. There's a lot of little fish in here, probably about 30 to 50 millimetres long, but not seeing much else just yet. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey! Holy crap! Oh shit! I'm still dry. I just followed the road down to Snapper Point. I've sort of turned off a little bit just before Snapper Point. Snapper Point being right about there. So where we've just come from is Frazer Beach, which is just over there. Can't quite see the beach now. It's right there. If I walk up here a bit further. There we go. Righto. Yeah, Frazer Beach is just in there. Now, there's supposed to be a little beach in here somewhere called Timber Beach, which I was keen to go down to, but the track is blocked off. But one place I really want to go is out on that point there, and this beach here, I believe, is Ghostie's Beach. There's supposed to be some caves and things there and whatever else, but you don't access it through this park, apparently. Looking on the map, I thought I was in the right spot, because there's some tracks that go down there, but no, they're closed off, they're just walking tracks, so find an alternate path. I think if I go right up to the next suburb, then I can walk along the next beach into this beach. It's probably about a 4 kilometre walk or something. But I've got to do that. So might end up becoming a job for tomorrow because I've got to find somewhere to sleep yet. But for now, it's lunchtime, so let's eat. Well, I'm afraid it's a day where I really could not be stuffed cooking or anything like that. So frozen dinner it is. I think I'll go with a Woolworths butter chicken. $3.45. Huh. Can't go wrong, surely. There we go. Super lazy lunch cooked. I'm just going to sit here and admire this view while I eat. This has got to be one of the best spots I've stopped in for eating. Oh, just driven like 100 metres down the hill to Snapper Point. Well, this is pretty cool. Walk up the road a little bit as well. It looks like just over here there's another big I don't know what you call it, another big canyon-y type thing that cuts in there. Tempting. Oh, look at that. A little hole in the rock over there. Well, you just know where we've got to go, don't you? Oh, this is quite a spot. I don't know if you can see the size of that cave there. It's huge. I can't see the back of it. Hey. The treacherous walk back. So I guess this is officially Snapper Point. So that's Frazer Beach over there. So I was parked up on top of the hill there. No direct path. Oh, you walk across here, it'd be pretty quick. If you got to drive here, you got to go all the way back up, right over the top of the mountain, and down the other side. So that's the rock area that I was walking around earlier. Beware. A list of dead people that have been washed away. Nice. They're trying to get a bit of a message across to the fisher people, people fishing. I'll keep going around the point here. Let's go see what's up here. You can hear the water sort of thundering underneath the rocks down there. There must be a bunch of cracks and caverns underneath. So that's that little narrow ridge that I just walked down over there. So this is the two gorges here again. Not totally sure what's the best way of getting down here. Anyway, we'll give this a shot. Oh wow. Oh. You can feel the air just blowing out of you like nothing else. It's incredible. Hey, wait. Jeez, I lost my hat. No way. The crack in the rock comes in from that end there, it runs all the way down here, all the way along. It looks like there's a little outlet here. Following this big split in the rock back here. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, look at it. There must be a huge cavern under there. There you go, that's the entrance to it. Oh my goodness. Alright, I reckon it's time to head out of here now and try and find myself a spot to sleep tonight. So I'm going to head a little bit further up north. Like I said, there's that beach behind us, Ghostie's Beach, I really want to go to and have a look at. Probably do that tomorrow, I would say. So I'll head in that vague direction and see if I can find somewhere that looks like I'm not going to have any troubles tonight. So new residential estates are quite often a good spot to hide out at night. If you can find a little street where there's not too many houses, or preferably none, as long as you don't mind an early wake-up call, because all the tradies do sort of rock up at 5:30 in the morning. That's unbelievable. They must have been having problems with people in camper vans and things coming and staying here, because every street that doesn't have someone living in it has a no parking sign on it. Oh man, I can't believe it.
Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
No camping at the entrance to the car park. So this is definitely a no-go. That's quite nice. Well, this looks very nice. So I'm in a town called Gwandalan, back on the lakes, not far from the ocean. Does that mean something's trying to eat the fish, or they're just getting excited? A little bit early for dinner, but I'm going to do it anyway. What is it? It's only 4:30. Whoops. Yeah, that is a bit early. It'll be one of those nights where I'm going to be sort of sneaking around a bit to find somewhere to sleep. So get the food thing out of the way. Quite amazing. The water is just going so calm out there now. 2 toasted sandwiches tonight. I feel hungry. Alright, I'm under the cover of darkness now, so time to be as discreet as I possibly can be in a giant big blue van. Not going to film my evening routine tonight because it'll be too dark for the camera to work. So I'm going to sneak off into the new residential area, see if I can find somewhere to stop, and that'll be pretty much that. So I'll check back in the morning, I'll let you know how things went, and who knows, we might have a bit of an exciting story. We'll see how we go. Alright, so I found somewhere to stay. It is now the morning, it's 6 o'clock. Just turned the heater on. It seems really cold, but it's only 13 degrees inside, so it shouldn't be that cold. Oh, goodness me. Let me show you where I am. Yeah, not normally the sort of place I'd stay in, right on the water, but I was kind of desperate last night. I checked out a whole stack of options. Everywhere I looked at just wasn't suitable. The residential estate had no parking signs absolutely everywhere. Checked out a few little side streets and things, and just far too much traffic and things.